Solitude. It's often misunderstood. Many people think of it as a state of being alone, but it's much more than that. We confuse it with loneliness, a feeling of isolation and emptiness. But they are not the same. Loneliness is a state of mind, a longing for connection that isn't there. Loneliness is a feeling of emptiness, a void that we desperately want to fill. It's a longing for connection. Solitude, on the other hand, is a choice. It's a deliberate act of being alone with ourselves. And it's incredibly powerful. In solitude, we find a sanctuary, a place where we can recharge and reconnect with our inner selves. Think of solitude as a sanctuary, a place of peace and quiet where we can escape the noise of the world. A place of peace and quiet. Away from the noise of the world, we can finally hear our own thoughts. In solitude, we can connect with our inner selves. We can reflect on our lives, our dreams, and our goals. In solitude, we can connect with our inner selves. We can reflect on our lives. We can simply be. Many fear solitude. We can reflect on our lives. We can simply be. Many fear solitude. They equate it with being alone. They equate it with being alone. But being alone doesn't mean being lonely. But being alone doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, solitude can be a source of great joy and contentment. In fact, solitude can be a source of great joy and contentment. Embrace the quiet moments. Find comfort in your own company. Find comfort in your own company. Solitude allows us to recharge, to find peace within ourselves. Solitude allows us to recharge. It gives us the space to breathe, to think, and to grow. It gives us the space to breathe. When we step away from the demands of the world, we can finally hear our own thoughts. When we step away from the demands of the world, we can finally hear our own thoughts. This is where true peace lies. This is where true peace lies. Embrace solitude and discover the path to inner peace. Life is a journey, a path that we all must walk. Sometimes it feels like a scenic mountain path full of breathtaking views and moments of peace. Other times it feels like a winding forest trail, where every turn brings uncertainty and challenge. It's filled with ups and downs, much like the ocean waves crashing on the rocks. People come and go, like the bustling crowd on a busy city street. Relationships change, evolving with time and circumstances. It's the natural order of things. Don't resist it, embrace it. Just as a river flows through a forest, carving its path, we too must navigate our way through life, accepting the gentle streams and the turbulent rapids. Like the tides, people ebb and flow in our lives. They come and go, leaving their mark, just as the waves shape the shoreline. Some stay for a season, like the vibrant leaves of autumn that eventually fall. They bring color and warmth, but their time is fleeting. Others remain for a lifetime, like the steadfast trees in a forest. Cherish each connection, whether brief or enduring. Learn from every encounter, for each one has a lesson to teach. But don't be afraid to let go. Sometimes we must release what we hold dear, like a balloon into the sky, to make room for new experiences and growth. There will be times when you feel alone. Embrace these moments of solitude, for they are opportunities for introspection and self-discovery. They are opportunities for growth. Use them to reflect, to learn about yourself, and to understand your place in the world, to discover your own strength. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, builds your resilience and fortitude. Remember, you are never truly alone. Under the vast night sky full of stars, or as you gaze at the horizon during sunset, the universe is always with you. The universe is always with you. Trust in the journey, for every sunrise brings new hope, and every sunset brings peace. Embrace the ebb and flow of life. Just as the waves gently lap the shore, and the river flows peacefully through the forest, find your rhythm and flow with it. Solitude is empowering. It allows us to connect with our inner strength. When we are alone, we are free from distractions. We can focus on what truly matters. We can tap into our own power. Think of solitude as a training ground. It's where we build resilience. It's where we develop self-awareness. It's where we learn to trust ourselves. Use solitude to your advantage. Set goals. Pursue your passions. Discover your hidden talents. The possibilities are endless. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Solitude gives you the space to explore your potential. Embrace it. Section 4. Mindfulness. Embracing the present moment. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Mindfulness is a powerful tool. It allows us to anchor ourselves in the present, to truly experience each moment as it unfolds. It helps us stay present. By focusing on the here and now, we can reduce stress and increase our overall well-being, to focus on the now. This practice encourages us to observe our surroundings, our thoughts and our feelings without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our reactions. Meditation is a wonderful way to cultivate mindfulness. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Let go of worries. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. Be present in this moment. Feel the ground beneath you, the air around you, and the rhythm of your breath. Mindfulness helps us appreciate solitude. It teaches us that being alone can be a time of reflection and peace. It allows us to find joy in the simple things, the flutter of a butterfly, the scent of a flower, or the sound of leaves rustling in the wind. A quiet cup of tea, savoring each sip, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands, the warmth of the sun, letting it wash over you, feeling its gentle embrace, the sound of our own breath. Practice mindfulness daily. Make it a part of your routine. It will transform your life. You'll find peace. You'll discover joy. You'll become more attuned to the beauty around you. You'll learn to appreciate the beauty of solitude. Embrace the present moment and let mindfulness guide you to a more fulfilling life. Section 5. Journaling. A conversation with yourself. Journaling is a powerful practice. It's a way to connect with your inner voice, to process your emotions, to gain clarity. Make it a daily habit. Find a quiet space, grab your journal, write whatever comes to mind. Don't censor yourself. Be honest, be vulnerable, be yourself. Through journaling, you'll gain self-awareness. You'll identify patterns. You'll understand your triggers. This knowledge is empowering. Use your journal as a tool for growth. Reflect on your experiences, set intentions, track your progress, celebrate your wins. Section 6. Nature's embrace. Finding solace in the wild. Nature is a powerful healer. It soothes the soul. It calms the mind. It reminds us of our connection to something larger than ourselves. Spend time in nature regularly. Take a walk in the park, hike in the woods, sit by the ocean. Let nature work its magic. In nature, we find perspective. Our problems seem smaller. Our worries fade away. We are reminded of the beauty and wonder of life. Nature teaches us to be present, to appreciate the simple things, to connect with our true selves. Embrace the healing power of nature.